Welcome to the Health Loop. Hold up, just pause right here for a second. I need you to really think about this. Last weekend, your grandson asked you to throw a baseball with him. And you did. But man, you were destroyed for 3 days after. 3 days. Your lower back was screaming. Your shoulder hurt. You were limping around your house like you'd been in a car accident. For throwing a baseball. Or maybe you couldn't even say yes because you already knew how you'd feel. Your wife looked at you with that expression. You know the one. Like, what happened to the man I married? Your buddies are planning the fishing trip for next month and you're already dreading it because you know you'll come back completely wrecked. You'll spend the whole first day out, then be useless the second day. Here's the thing. That's not normal aging. That's not just getting older. That's a specific deficiency that 80% of Americans your age have, and it's absolutely fixable. But most people don't know, so they keep suffering, keep turning down their friends, keep feeling like their best years are behind them. Not you, not after this video. Subscribe, hit that bell, because in the next 10 minutes you're going to find out exactly what's happening and how to fix it. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. Over 80% of Americans over 50 are deficient in vitamin D. That's not a small number. That's the majority. You're statistically probably one of them. And you don't even know it. Think about your typical day. You wake up. You're already tired, like bone tired. You shower, you get ready. By the time you get to work, you need coffee. Actually, you need like 3 coffees. By 2 p.m., you're fighting to keep your eyes open at your desk. Your boss probably notices. Your coworkers definitely notice. You're the guy nodding off in meetings. Then you get home. You're completely done. Your family wants to do something? Nope, you sit on the couch. You watch TV. You're asleep by 9 p.m. and you still wake up tired. But here's what really eats at you. You remember being different. You remember having actual energy. You remember being able to do stuff without planning recovery time. You remember being the guy who had ideas, who had drive, who could actually participate in life. And now, you're wondering if this is it. If this is what 50 looks like. If this is your new normal and you just have to accept it. But what if I told you that's not true? What if that tiredness isn't age? It's a signal. A signal that your body's telling you it's running low on 2 specific things. And when you fix it, everything changes. Before we talk about the fix, you gotta understand the problem. And it's way more specific than just getting old. Inside every single cell in your body, and I'm talking millions of cells, there's something called a mitochondrion. Think of it like a tiny power plant. Its only job? Generate energy so you can move, work, live. But here's what happens after 50. These power plants don't shut down. They just shift. Hard. You lose about 30% of your energy production capacity. 30%. Think about that for a second. That's like your car suddenly running on 3 cylinders instead of 4. Everything's slower. Everything's harder. Everything exhausts you. But wait, it gets worse. Your immune system also gets weaker. Which means your body's constantly fighting inflammation, constantly battling stuff that used to be no big deal. Your body's on high alert 24/7, burning through energy just trying to defend itself. You're basically running a security system that never shuts off. And you know what that does? It absolutely tanks your energy. And if you're a woman, menopause hits like a ton of bricks. That hormone that gave you drive, that kept you going, it crashes. If you're a man, testosterone starts dropping, muscle recovery takes longer. You feel weaker, less resilient. So the result is a vicious cycle. You wake up tired. Everything takes twice the effort. Your body aches for hours after normal activity. By night, you're destroyed. And tomorrow? Same thing all over again. Most people just accept this. They think, well, I'm 50 now. This is just how it is. But it's not. Let me ask you something. Why do some guys at 60 look and feel like they're 45, while other guys at 55 look like they're 70? A huge part of the answer is vitamin C, but not for the reason you think. Right now inside your body, there's cellular damage happening. It's called oxidative stress. Think of it like rust forming on a car. Free radicals are essentially beating up your cells, wearing them down, making them age faster, making them produce less energy. It's happening right now. Vitamin C? It's like the protective coating that stops the rust. It shields your cells from damage. And here's what that means for you. It lets your power plants, those mitochondria, actually do their job efficiently again. But that's just the beginning. Here's what else vitamin C does. First, it builds collagen. And I know what you're thinking. Collagen? That's vanity stuff. Wrong. Dead wrong. Collagen is literally the structural glue holding your body together. Your tendons, your ligaments, your joints, your bones, it's all collagen. When you don't have enough vitamin C, that stuff deteriorates. Your knees start hurting. Your lower back becomes a nightmare. Your shoulders get sore. Suddenly picking up your grandkid becomes painful. Helping your buddy move becomes impossible. Your body literally can't handle it. Second, vitamin C creates carnitine. This is crucial. Carnitine is the delivery truck that hauls fat into your power plants so they can burn it for energy. Without enough carnitine, that fat just sits there stuck on the outside. Your body can't use it. You feel weak even though you're eating fine. You can't recover. Simple tasks gas you out. Third, and this is huge, vitamin C supercharges your immune system by about 300%. You catch a cold? 2 days gone. Without it, 2 weeks of suffering. And the entire time your body's throwing everything at fighting that infection, burning through your energy reserves. You're completely wiped out. But here's the detail most people don't know. Studies show that people with high vitamin C levels recover from illnesses 3 times faster. 3 times. That means less downtime. More life actually living. Now I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna sound almost too simple to be true. Vitamin D isn't technically a vitamin. It's a hormone. A hormone. And this hormone controls over 200 genes in your body. 200. That's not small. That's huge. And here's the kicker that should scare you a little. If you're experiencing that tiredness we talked about, vitamin D deficiency is probably the main culprit. Like probably 70 to 80% of the reason. Why? Because we stopped living outside. You work indoors, drive in a car, sit at a desk, drive home, sit on the couch. You're not seeing the sun. And the sun is literally the primary source of vitamin D. We've engineered ourselves away from it. So what happens when your vitamin D crashes? Your muscles stop responding. I don't mean they get weak, I mean they get heavy, stiff, sluggish. It takes extra effort just to stand up. Walking upstairs feels like pushing through concrete. That fishing trip your buddies want to do? You're not even thinking about it. Your brain's already saying no because your body's saying no. Your mood completely tanks. Vitamin D controls about 90% of your serotonin production. That's the neurotransmitter that makes you feel good. That gives you motivation and drive. When vitamin D crashes, you don't just feel physically tired, you feel mentally tired. You don't want to do anything. That hobby you loved, you can't even get excited about it anymore. Your wife asks, you want to go out, and your answer's always no. You don't have the energy. You don't have the desire. Your bones get weak. Even if you're drinking milk, taking calcium, without vitamin D, your body literally cannot absorb it. It just passes right through. Your bones start getting brittle. Your muscles stay weak. You become that guy who's scared to move wrong because he might get injured. And here's the stat that should hit you. People with vitamin D deficiency are 5 times more likely to suffer from chronic fatigue. 5 times. Not 5%. 5 times more likely. That's not a coincidence. That's a correlation. That's science. Now here's where it gets interesting. And this is the detail that changes everything. Vitamin C and vitamin D don't work alone. They work together. Vitamin C helps your body absorb calcium. Vitamin D makes sure that calcium gets utilized properly. They're a team. They multiply each other's effectiveness. It's not 1 1 equals 2. It's more like 1 1 equals 5. When you get both at the right levels, watch what happens. Your energy returns in weeks, not months. I'm not talking months. I'm talking 4 weeks. Real people, real results. One guy I know, 58 years old, worked in construction. He was so exhausted he could barely keep up at his job. 4 weeks after getting his levels right. He's not just keeping up, he's leading. His boss noticed. His coworkers noticed. He noticed. Another woman, 62, was told by her doctor to just accept getting older and being tired. She got tested anyway. Severe deficiencies. 3 months later, she's hiking with her friends on weekends. She's working in her garden for hours. She's not 30 again, and that's fine, but she's alive again. Your pain starts disappearing. That back pain that's been killing you, it starts getting better. Your knees stop aching. That general achiness all over, gone. When the inflammation leaves, energy shows up. Your muscles come back to life. Suddenly you can carry groceries in one trip. You can actually help your body move without being useless. You can work in your garage for hours instead of 20 minutes and then needing a nap. Your mind gets clear. You start sleeping better. You wake up feeling like yourself. That brain fog lifts. You actually want to do things again. Your wife asks, "You want to go out?" And your answer is yes. But here's the thing. This doesn't happen if you only do one. It's both vitamins working together. It's the combination. The synergy. That's what creates the transformation. Alright, you want this. So here's exactly what you do. Step 1. And don't skip this. Get tested. Tomorrow. Call your doctor and schedule a blood test for vitamin C and D levels. 5-minute phone call. Simple blood work. You need to know your baseline before you do anything. While you're waiting for results, start the foundation work. For vitamin C, oranges, lemons, strawberries, kiwis, red peppers, broccoli. Eat these things consistently. Orange with breakfast, pepper in your lunch, strawberries as a snack. It adds up. For vitamin D, get outside. 15 to 20 minutes a day. Your face and arms, morning sun works, afternoon sun works. Just get it. Make it non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. Now, food with vitamin D, salmon, sardines, yeah, they have it. But here's the reality. After 50, food is not enough. You're not going to eat enough salmon to fix a serious deficiency. You need more. That's where supplements come in, and honestly, a lot of doctors are now recommending them for people over 50. Here's what's typically recommended. Vitamin C, 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day. Vitamin D, 2,000 to 4,000 international units per day. But, and I'm serious here, talk to your doctor. Get your blood work back. Show it to your physician. Ask what you specifically need. Don't just start popping pills because someone on YouTube said so. Get professional guidance. Most doctors will look at your results and say, yeah, you need this, and then you take it. The timeline matters. Give it 4 to 8 weeks. That's when real changes start showing up. Not overnight, but 4 to 8 weeks. You'll feel the difference. I want to tell you about some people. Real people. People who could literally be you right now. Tom, 61, construction supervisor, could barely keep up at work. Felt weak, sore all the time. Couldn't help his kids with projects around their houses. His wife literally had to drag him to the doctor. Blood work came back, severe vitamin D deficiency. Low vitamin C, everything was low. I started the supplements 4 months ago. Last month I helped my son build a deck. And I don't mean I stood there supervising. I actually worked. I was doing the heavy lifting. My son looked at me like, "Dad, what happened to you?" And he meant it in a good way. I actually forgot what that felt like. To be useful. To not be the liability. Patricia, 57, going through menopause, was exhausted. Thought this was just her life now after menopause. Tired, achy, no energy, no drive. Her daughter is a nutritionist and basically forced her to get tested. Came back severely deficient. 3 months in and I'm walking 4 miles on weekends. 4 miles. I haven't done that in like 15 years. I feel like I got my body back. My husband's even noticing. He asked what happened and I told him about the vitamins. Now he's getting tested too. Rick, 54, small business owner, kept having to turn down stuff with his friends. Fishing trips, golf outings, weekend hikes. He couldn't commit because he knew he'd be useless. Went to his doctor, got tested. Deficiencies showed up immediately. 2 months in and I did a full day of fishing. Came home tired, but not destroyed like before. That's huge for me. My buddies didn't believe it was me out there actually participating instead of just complaining. Here's what I need you to understand right now. You don't have to accept being tired all the time. That's not your destiny. That's not what 50 looks like. That's a symptom of a fixable problem. You don't have to turn down your friends. You don't have to sit on the sidelines while your grandkids play. You don't have to feel like your best years are behind you. You don't have to be that guy at work who's struggling to keep up. That tiredness, it's talking to you. It's telling you your body needs help. And the help is simple. It's 2 vitamins. That's it. Here's your action plan, and I need you to actually do this. 1. Tomorrow, call your doctor and schedule a blood test for vitamin C and D. 2. This week, start eating more of those foods. Orange for breakfast. Peppers in your salad. Get outside for 15 minutes. 3. When you get your results, work with your doctor on supplementation if you need it. 4. Give it 4 to 8 weeks. That's when the magic happens. But listen, most people watch this and do nothing. They know something's wrong. They they need to change. But they don't take action. They just accept the tiredness. Don't be that person. Because every day that passes, every day you stay deficient, you're missing out on your life. You're missing out on time with your family. You're missing out on being the version of yourself you know you can be. Your grandkids asking you to play catch right now. Your buddies are planning that fishing trip. Your wife wants to go on a hike. These moments are happening now, so do this. Make that call. Do this for yourself. Do it for your family. If this video helped you, drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing real health content that actually matters and actually works. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Most importantly, go schedule that appointment. Your future self, the one who's got his energy back, who can actually participate in life, who feels alive again. That version of you is thanking you right now. Let's go. Peace. Subscribe now.